Gotham, Season 1, Episode 3, entitled The Balloonman. Pretty straightforward. This episode, I didn't love it, but let's talk about the good things, some of the best things about the episode. I really like seeing at the beginning Jim Gordon and Selina Kyle work together. I like the question, because even I don't know the truth on whether Selina is telling the truth, on if she saw the face of the Wayne killer. Obviously she was there, and Gordon was questioning that as well, but I like the fact that I can't tell what she's up to. She obviously used this opportunity to get away, so now she's back out there on her own. Detectives Montoya and Allen, they questioned Jim Gordon on if he killed Oswald Cobblepot because they talked to Fish Mooney and she alluded to it. Now, look, first of all, it doesn't really make sense that they're targeting Jim for being a bad cop if it seems like more than half of the cops and the detectives and even their superior is a corrupted cop. It's like, why are we just going after Gordon? Is it just because Montoya used to date his fiancée? Because if that's the case, then that really annoys me. They're making it so in your face with her and Barbara. The fact that they supposedly had a past with each other, and I don't know why they broke up. I guess that had something to do with her lying to Barbara. But her coming to her and telling her about Jim, it's like, you're a detective, Montoya. You need to get proof. You need to find out for sure that Gordon really did this before you just go off and tell his fiancée, tell some person, police evidence or pending investigation. Just to what? Just to win her back? You tried to kiss her? It makes you look so bad as a character. I don't care now about Montoya. I was excited to see her in the first episode, but I'm not liking what they're doing. I think it's a forced love triangle that isn't really needed, especially with these characters. Another pretty awkward moment in the episode, Gordon's Batman moment. The moment where you see him and he takes his badge and his gun and he's suiting up, just like we've seen Batman do with his utility belts and his gadgets, and I just kind of went like, wow guys, this is pretty on the nose. That Gordon is kind of the Batman of this show. I don't know, it was a little corny and cheesy. I did like seeing the Penguin return to Gotham. Now, I admit, I don't really think it makes sense for why he's back so early. I mean, everything that happened with him was only 2 episodes ago. In their timeline, it was probably, a few days, if not a couple of weeks ago? He's supposed to be dead, but yet he comes back to Gotham, and he gets surprised that somebody spots him on the street. Now, I like the fact that he killed the guy. He's willing to go that far. I mean, obviously, we knew that before, but he just killed the guy right there in the open. I even liked how he wanted this job at a restaurant, so he even killed that guy for his shoes just to get the job. But honestly, I think we could have done all of this. We could have had Penguin do all of this in whatever town he went to when Gordon was supposed to kill him. I do think they're rushing him coming back to Gotham a little too fast. I will say I was interested by the end where he showed up at Gordon's doorway. That completely caught me off guard. So maybe they do have something planned. Maybe him and Gordon will work together in some way to take down Mooney. I could see that happening. Now, speaking of Mooney, her and Falcone, because we're not going to call him Falcone, we can call the character Sal Maroni by his correct name. It's not like they call him Marone. So, just why? Why are we calling him Falcone? I'll never get over that. But I like Falcone and Fish Mooney's relationship, how she caused the accident of his girl. And it seems like he knows what she's up to. And it's only like, is he waiting for the right time to get her? Or is he waiting to catch her in the act? But I just feel like that is going to build and build, and she's going to get drunk with power, thinking she's invincible and she can get away with anything, and it's not going to end too well for Fish Mooney. I'm sure some of you have seen that I haven't been too favorable of young Bruce, and it's hard to explain, but I was talking to somebody recently about it, and I think, for me, it's not going to work to have Bruce this young for however long they have it for. I think it would have been better to have, if you're going to have it start with the Wayne murder, we should have skipped ahead a few years and have Bruce be a teenager or late teens. Because I think most of these characters being so much older than Bruce, I hear that they casted somebody to be Harvey Dent. And the actor that I saw, he looks to be in his mid-20s. So Harvey Dent's going to be over 10 years older than Bruce Wayne. That's not going to cut it. Look how much older the Riddler, Edward Nygma, is compared to Bruce. But that being said, let's talk about the main plot, because Balloonman, going around and killing public figures who were corrupted, honestly, I thought that was all stupid. I'm sorry, there's no other way I could say it. I thought it was stupid, the way how he was killing these people, going up to them. The first guy, broad daylight in the middle of the street, handcuffing him to a balloon. And even the second guy, he handcuffs him to a balloon, and they just fly up into the sky. Gone. It was a little creepy when they eventually fell back down and the one guy fell on top of a woman walking her dog. That was fucked up. But it was so silly. It was so cartoony, the whole balloon thing. It honestly seemed like a plot I could have seen them use in Batman the Animated Series. And to be honest, if it was on that show, it would have been one of their lesser shows, because even the animated series has had better plots than that, you know? I don't know, it was too cartoony. I think the only good thing that came out of it was seeing Bullock and Gordon interrogating people in the street, mostly to see Bullock sort of be the dirty cop that he is when he was talking with those prostitutes, having fun with them, or it's just, Bullock is entertaining. And I like that. I like seeing Gordon have to sit there and react to it. And then especially when you saw the reveal of who the Balloon Man was, talk about a letdown. I saw this guy and I was like, really? I'm supposed to believe that he was the guy doing this? I'm sorry. I thought the main plot was dumb. There were little things that I liked in it here and there. I liked the Selena Kyle scene. I liked the Penguin returning. I liked Falcone and Mooney. But, I don't know, this episode, I feel like the value is getting less and less. Now sure, it's only 3 episodes in. It's not like I'm leaning on stopping watching this show. They need to do something. Let's pay more attention to the Wayne murders. Let's pay more attention to the Falcone stuff. Let's try not to do these 1 episode plots. Because if it's anything like this, I'm not interested in that. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you saw episode 3. Did you like it more than I did? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!